We live in a great country. Its landscape, history, traditions, and especially its people. Their generosity, gallantry, modesty, and eccentricity are second to none. We of course live in the most beautiful part of the country, a small market town of Stokesley in North Yorkshire. A great community, an enchanting place, fashioned, tested, and refined by the generations of those who have gone before. Those great men and women creating the right attitudes and aspirations, hopes, heartbreak, and humanity that have been passed on to us. It is our unique history, our isolation, our waves of immigration, our industrial head start, and our ancient freedoms that have allowed us to flourish here as nowhere else. Thousands of years ago, a wise man named Confucius said life is actually quite simple, and that it only becomes more complicated because we insist on making it so. In more recent times, a brilliant man named Einstein said we need to be reminded that even God himself always takes the simplest ways. While we live in a complex world, it doesn't mean we have to live complicated lives, but we often do just that. Because we spend too much of our time struggling with the complexities while ignoring the simplicities. So let me tell you about a simple part of the week that has become very important to us: Tommy time.
Dad, it's Tommy time.
Dad, it's Tommy time.
Dad, it's almost 5.
And let me tell you how it started. Many years ago now, when our families were young, Tommy and I and some of the other fathers around took the opportunity on a Saturday evening at 5 o'clock to meet in the Spread Eagle pub in Stokesley for a couple of pints.
Alistair? Alistair, it's nearly Tommy time.
Oh no dear, no, I don't want any wine. I've got to go out.
We perceived that we would have a little time together without a big disruption to family life.
Bye bye dear, see you later.
Between 5 and 7. We then rejoined the family for resumption of Saturday night activities, so everybody received what they needed. This time became known as Tommy time. It was the birth of Tommy time and the philosophy that underpinned it. Over the years, of course, we have grown to value the special time and reap the benefits. We have grown in number, and it's become all about fun, friendship, and fellowship. Everyone is welcome, from all backgrounds, it matters not. We of course love the beer, stories get told, and its function has become all about a little bit of downtime. It refuels, it restores us, and it provides a bit of me time. We of course all live busy lives. We all have certain demands on our lives to perform roles. Fathers, sons, brothers, uncles, grandfathers, work colleagues, carers, it goes on. All roles we take seriously, and we do to the best of our abilities. In order to do that well, Tommy time is important for our well-being. And if we think about what we want for our families at this time, we want them to be happy and healthy in mind and body. They are growing up in a world that we are beginning to not recognise. And this is a fixture in the week that supports that cause. It makes us better people. Of course, we couldn't have that time without the support of the Spread. Thanks to Pete and Shirley, staff old and new. Thank you to all the men for maintaining Tommy time over the years. Long may it continue. In the words of the great Ezra Threft Benson, an American leader, the fellowship of true friends can hear you out, share your joys, help carry your burdens, and correctly counsel you is priceless. So what shall I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I'd give him a lamb. If I were a wise man, I'd play my part. But what can I give him? I'll give him my heart.